beautiful. This is Aromie here, and we are back with Starry, Sky, and Spring. Last time, Kanata was telling us that he was faking he was having a heart problem. So I'm guessing we're gonna find out what's going on with his heart. I might be muting sometimes because I am sick, and I'm actually recording the day I am uploading. So I'm sorry if it's like a little bit late, but it's still uploaded today. I'm gonna mute randomly because I'm still sick. I have like coughing coming up and everything. But just bear with me and let's start.
さっきみたいな悲しそうな顔されると、俺どうしていいのかわかんなくなる。
When you looked so sad earlier, I didn't know what to do.
お前にはずっと無邪気に笑っていてほしいんだ。
I want you to always laugh innocently. If it means that much to you, Kanata, then I understand.
お前は何でも自分のこと以上に心配しすぎなんだよ。
You worry about everything else more than you do about yourself.
どうせ俺と巴に仲良くしてほしいとか考えてんだろ。
After all, weren't you trying to think of a way to make Tomoe and I get along? That is...
図星だろ。お前の考えてることくらいお見通し。こんだけ長い間ずっと一緒にいるんだから。
I'm exactly right, aren't I? I have at least that much insight into your thinking. After all, I have been with you all this time. Well, then, Kanata, are you going to try to get along with Yokon?
それとこれとは話が別だ。
This and that are two different things.
冗談だよ。お前すぐ引っかかるよな。
Kidding. You fall for this stuff easily, don't you? Jeez.
心配すんな。巴とは仲良くしたくないけど、お前を困らせたくないし、努力してみるよ。
Don't worry. I don't want to get along with Tomo, but I don't want to trouble you, so I'll give it a shot. Really?
努力はする。けど、多分無理だろうな。
I'll try my best, but it's probably impossible. Really now? That doesn't sound like you're going to try your best.
怒ってばっかいるとブサイクになるぞ。元はそれなりに可愛いんだから、可愛い顔しとけ。
If you do nothing but get angry, you'll become ugly. You're so cute normally, so why don't you show me your cute side? What's wrong with that comment? So random. Somehow this doesn't seem like you, Kanata. Your mood is different.
バーカ、お世辞に決まってんだろ。誰がこんな可愛くないやつに言うか。
Stupid. It's obviously a compliment. Who would call this uncute girl cute? You. That's mean.
甘い言葉なら羊の野郎に頼めば腐るほど言ってくれるんじゃないか。
If you want sweet words, why don't you ask that darn Hitsuji? Wouldn't he say them enough to make you sick? Why are you saying his name like that?
お前仲いいじゃねえか、羊の野郎と。あいつお前のこと好きなんでもね。
He's jelly. Don't you two get along well? You and that darn Hitsuji. That guy likes you. Never mind.
ちげ、やきもちじゃないからな。勘違いすんな。つが、あいつにあんまベタベタさせんなよ。
Wrong. It's not because I'm jealous. Don't get the wrong idea. Anyway, don't cling all over that guy. Hey, Kanata.
俺は今から寝るんだ。だからお前も寝とけ。
I'm going to sleep now. That's why. That's why. You gotta sleep too. Sleep in the outside? What? To hide his completely red face, Kanata turned over to sleep. Suddenly I heard him breathing in his sleep. It was a bit unnatural. I closed my eyes. I can hear Kanata's heartbeat nearby. As I nestle closely to that sound, I fall asleep in no time. Oh, she was sleeping with Kanata. 1 week has passed since Yoh-kun transferred here. As usual, Yoh-kun doesn't speak openly with anyone else but me. Rather, it seems as if he is using me as a barrier from others. Alright, that's all for today. Make sure you review and revise. It's over. Afternoon at last.
やっと昼休みだね。ランチでも一緒にどうかな。
It's finally lunch break. Shall we eat together, Michiko? Sure, that sounds good. But shouldn't we eat together with Suzuya and Kanata? I believe that eating with a lot of lively people makes the food even more delicious.
僕は君と二人きりがいい。君とゆっくり話がしたいから。
It's fine with just two of us, because I want to enjoy my time talking with you. But don't you want to socialize with other people? I'm sure that everyone wants to learn more about you.
僕は知りたくない。別
Oh,
に彼
there's
ら
no
に
voice
興味も
here.
ないし。
Okay. I don't want to learn about them. I'm not interested in other people. Yoh-kun,
僕が知りたいのは君だ
you're
け
the
だ。
only one I want to get to know. Why? I think having lots of friends is a good thing.
いらない。
I don't want any. Yoh-kun.
好奇の目にさらされるのは嫌なんだ。それに
Oh my god.
君との
I find their
時間を誰にも
inquisitive
邪魔され
eyes
たくない
detestable. Besides, I don't want anyone to intrude on our time together. Yoh-kun.
たくわからねえやつだな。
Jeez, what a clueless guy. She's saying she doesn't want to eat with you. Kanata, don't put those words in my mouth.
また君
You again. Can't you cut it out? Why don't you get that?
不良君の存在こそ
Why don't you get that your existence is only negative for Michiko? Yoh-kun,
くんのやろ
you bleep.
今日は我慢できねえ
That's it. I won't put up with your crap anymore.
男同士
Hitsuji, step outside. Let's settle this like men, with our fists. What are you saying? Stop saying such stupid things.
僕の趣味じゃないけど
Not exactly my first choice, but if that's how it's going to be, then fine. I want to shut you up quickly, so I can have lunch with Michiko. Yoh-kun, you don't have to do this. Please stop. Okay, Yoh-kun?
ごめんね今回だけは
Michiko, I'm sorry, but I can't listen to your request this time. I can't bring down Delinquent-kun myself.
君を守ることはできない
Then I can't protect you. No way.
上等じゃねえか。後でせいぜい
That's just the way I like it. You'll be crying in no time.
そっちこ
Where's
そ
the
逃げるな
Tsuzuya?
ら今のうちだと思うよ
Right, back at you. Don't you think you can run away now? Even if you cry and beg, I will go easy on you. What the hell are those noises? Kanata and Yoh-kun exchange a glare as they exit the classroom. Overwhelmed by their attention, the students quickly make way for them. What should I do? The only one that can stop them is Suzuya. Quickly, I rush back to where Suzuya was. Suzuya, what should we do? We have to stop them.
この際
What do you think about just letting them go through with it until the end this what? What do you think about just letting them go through with it until the end this time? I don't get it. Okay. Suzuya.
男同士の場合
When it comes to guys, sometimes letting them solve it this way works better than having them talk it out. But what if they get hurt?
大丈夫
Don't worry, they know their limits.
彼方は言わずもがなだし
Kanata knows without a doubt that this doesn't seem like Tomoe-kun's first fight either.
それに二人とも血の気が多いから
Those guys have been at odds since the start. Anyway, it'll be good for them to let loose a bit. Suzuya, now isn't the time to be laughing. Come on, come with me.
分かったよ
Alright, I doubt they will get out of hand, but since I am a little worried, I'll go to keep an eye on them.
でも余計な口出し
But I won't interfere unless I need to. This is the rule of a fight between men. I understand, so let's hurry. We raced to the rooftop. Kanata and Yokun had already began to fight. In my fear, I tried to stop them, but Suzuya swiftly caught my hand.
まだだ。
Wow, this is a pretty
今はただ
rooftop.
見守るだけにしてやって。
Not yet. We need to just watch on for now.
俺が
If
絶
it
対
gets out of hand, I promise I'll stop them. Alright. Even though I had given Suzuya my word, I couldn't let things go on this way. Kanata and Yokun were fighting right before my eyes. As they each take a step, the atmosphere around them seems to crumble. Suzuya insisted that fighting was the best way for men to work things out, but I can't watch. I can't watch this.
喧嘩慣れしてる彼方に
To give Kanata a run for his money when he's used to fighting, Yokun must be quite skilled. Is this really the time to be impressed?
ごめん。
Sorry, I just got caught up in how balanced the fight is. Don't worry, though they know their limits. I understand that, but
男同士ってさ、
I know it seems stupid, but when it comes to men, when it comes down to it, they need to fight to really make sense of each other. Is that really true, guys? The guys out there? Then, Suzuya, are you going to fight too?
俺
Me?
俺は
I don't. I will. I'm a pacifist by nature. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that so wrong. I'm glad. If you were to fight too, I wouldn't know what to do.
でも
But I guess I am slightly envious. Those two can let their true feelings to be known and clash with each other, and honestly fight without holding anything back. Suzuya's eyes narrow as he watched on. I saw those sorrowful eyes flicker for a moment. Was it just my imagination? This is the first time I have ever seen the calm and gentle Suzuya make such an expression. Something about that expression was heart-crushing. Give it up already, Hitsuki. Right back at you. Why can't you just honestly admit you lost? You bleep! You'll never mouth off like that again. Ugh. Suddenly, Kanata's body began to shake severely and sway, causing him to lose his balance and fall hand first to the ground. His face distorted with pain. Kanata!
そこまでだ。
That's enough. Okay, you say that's enough once like someone falls down to their death. Really, Suzuya? Really? Really? Suzuya, who had been watching on in silence, pushed his way between Kanata and Yokun forcefully.
もう十分殴り合った
You
だろ。
guys already fought enough, right?
これ以上続
If
け
you
てた
keep
ら
it up, lunch break will end
昼ご飯を食べる
before you
時間
have
がなく
time
な
to
る。
eat.
止めるな
Alright, it is
スズヤ
lunch break.
俺はこ
Don't
いつを
stop us,
絶対倒すん
Suzuya.
だ
I'll beat him up. Uh-oh. I'll beat him, no matter what.
決着はまた
You
今度
can
だ。
settle it another time. Got it, Kanata,
Tomoe-kun.
Tomoe-kun? With the intensity of Suzuya's word, Kanata and Yokun fall silent.
よし。喧嘩を
Alright,
すれ
the
ばいい
fighting
って
ends
ことで
here now. Let's enjoy our lunch. Suzuya.
今日は弁当をたく
I
さん
made a
作
lot
った
of
んだな。
for lunch today. There's enough for everyone, so don't hold
遠慮
back
しない
and
で
eat.
か。
With Suzuya's calming smile, the overwhelming tension faded away. However, the heat from the fight still remained in Kanata and Yokun as they stand there motionless. Suzuya ignores them, happily laying out lunch instead. This all happens because the three of them like doing things at their own pace. I stood in the center of those three, who formed an irregular triangle around me. I'm worried. What should I do? Oh, frick. I am going for Yokun, so... I want to talk to Kanata. Oh, whatever. I'm surprised you're so strong, Yokun. You were able to fight on the same level as Kanata, the number one fighter in our school.
学校で一番まあ
The number one fighter in our school? Well, that doesn't seem incorrect. After all, I have confidence in my fighting skills. Yokun, you don't look like someone used to fight. So don't look like someone used to fighting. Oh, fighting! Sorry, my eyeballs. So I was shocked.
見た目がみんなと違うから
Since I look different from everyone else, I was often bullied. That's why in order not to be bullied, I tried my hardest to get stronger. Yoh-kun.
やられっぱなしじゃ悔しいからね。
After all, it's vexing not to be able to do anything. I see.
少し不良くんの印象
My
が変わった
impression of Delinquent-kun has slightly changed. Until now, there hasn't been a person I could fight with on my level. As for me, I hope you guys learned from this and won't fight anymore.
どうかな。それは不
I
良くん
wonder
次第
about that. That depends on Delinquent-kun. I'm not a person who turns down a fight. That's not good.
それに
Also, it's been a long time since I last moved my body like that. It feels
もう
good.
少し喧嘩していたかったくらい。
I would have liked to have fought for a little longer. I wonder if we should have gone for a second round. Absolutely not.
ほっぺが膨れて
Your
る。
cheeks are puffed out. Can I poke them? Don't tease me.
もっと膨
He's
れて
just
きちゃっ
having
たよ。
fun laughing, isn't he? They're puffing out even more.
スマスをしたい。
I want to poke them more and more. Yoh-kun! For a little while, we looked over those two, but they won't even look at each other. It would be nice if they would at least say something. During these times, I wonder what Suzuya would do. Suzuya, is there any way to get these two to talk? A little while after I discussed my worries with Suzuya, suddenly seemed to think of something.
かなた、ともえくん、
Kanata,
いつまでそこ
Tomo-kun,
にいるつもり？
how long do you plan to stay over there? If you keep zoning out, Michiko will eat all the
こいつが食
food.
べちゃう。
Hey! I'm not eating that much.
タグ
Jeez, Suzuya. Jeez, Suzuya tries to lure people over with food, just like an old lady.
せめてじじくさいくらい言えない
Can't you at least say like an old man? Well, I guess I do give in too much. Are you going to eat, Kanata?
もちろん食う
Of course I'll eat. Or rather, I'm starving. Oh, today's side dishes really go together. Kanata was successfully lured over. Yoh-kun, why don't you come over here too?
君がそう言うなら
If you insist, Michiko, but to be honest, I'm not very good with Japanese food. Suzuya's onigiri, sorry, are extremely delicious.
ただ中身がとんでもねえ
There are just times when the insides are completely outrageous. Yep, that's right, just like Russian roulette. It makes your heart race.
ロシアンルーレットか。
Like Russian roulette, huh? Now I'm kind of interested.
遠慮なく一つもらう。
Tohzuki, I won't hold back. I'll have one.
たんと召し上がれ。
Eat up and enjoy.
そうて。
Now then, I wonder
ともえ
which
くん
one
が引き当てた
Tomo-kun
の
will
は
end up
なん
with.
だろうな。
He knows it's like random. Yoh-kun, how is it? What is it? Chocolate? Something extremely sweet is spreading throughout my mouth.
うわそれ完全に外れたな
That's a complete failure.
へへへ
Poor Hitsuji.
せデリッシュ。
Sias delicious? It's delicious. Huh?
僕チョコレート大好き
I
なんだ。
love chocolate.
ともえくんって
Tomo-kun is
うわ
such a weirdo. He didn't even let him finish. The irregular triangle is slowly rounding out. Our relationship is gradually becoming a circle. I hope that someday we can become a complete circle, and then the four of us will be able to laugh together. For this secret wish to remain heaven, to reach heaven, not remain heaven. I look up towards the sky. How much longer I have? 10 minutes. Yeah, I could do another chapter. Phew! It's finally over. It was after school, and I had invited Suzuya to study with me in the library. Even though spring break is about to start, we still have a lot of homework. I told Suzuya that studying together would make things more efficient. However, my main reason is that I know I can do better studying with Suzuya, who has the best grades in our class. Thanks to Suzuya always caring about me, and lending a helping hand to me like this, I believe that's the reason why I've been able to keep up with my classwork up until now. Huh? It's already dark outside. Isn't that because you were
集中してたから
concentrating so much
時間
that
が過
time
ぎる
flew
のも
by
あっ
in
とい
a
う間だっ
blink
た
of
ん
an
だよ
eye?
ね
Thanks to you, Suzuya. I was able to get a bunch of homework done. Thank you.
どういたしまして
You're welcome. But
でも
wasn't I
俺は
only
ただ
just sitting
隣にいた
next
だ
to
け
you? That's not true. I rely on you, Suzuya-sensei.
おいいなそれ
Well, that sounds nice. Gives off a good vibe.
先
Should
生
Sensei
授業続け
continue
ちゃおう
class?
か
Ugh, anything but that. I used my brain way too much today, so I'm exhausted. Good job. Since you're worn out from studying, would you like to get some fresh air on the rooftop garden? Sure. Where am I actually? Am I in the library or something? Oh wait, yeah, they said library, but I don't know if we're in the mall or the school. I can't tell. Let me just put away these textbooks then. I'm glad we can take a break and go get a breath of fresh air since we worked so hard. Especially since the stars should look... Especially since what? Oh, it wasn't finished. Oh well. Especially since the stars should look beautiful at this time of night. That's what I'm guessing. I quickly finished tidying up the textbooks and went up to the rooftop garden together with Suzuya. Wow, it is beautiful. I wish I could see this in real life. Oh my god. Wow, the breeze feels amazing. It's completely dark outside now. We can see so many stars right now. Now that I think about it, when we first started attending school, the three of us often came up to the rooftop garden at night, didn't we?
星がよく見えるから本当に驚いた
I was really amazed at how clearly you could see the
まる
stars.
で空に
It was just like the sky was filled up with holes.
はい
It was so full of stars.
あの時は感動し
I
た
was
な
deeply impressed at that time. Are you not impressed anymore, Suzuya? Is it not good enough for you? I'm kidding. Yeah, that's right. Our school is so far away from cities, which makes it the perfect place to study the stars. I was nervous at first though, since I was the only girl. But I got through it thanks to you and Kanata supporting me. I'm really grateful for that, you know?
俺たちもお前のおかげで
And thanks to you, Michiko, every day here is interesting for us. Hey, don't make me say awkward
改め
stuff
て言い
like
合うのは
that.
照れるぞ
It's definitely a little awkward. We both laughed. Because of all the tension and fighting between Kanata and Yoh-kun lately, it's been a while since we had time to relax like this. Hey, why do you think Kanata acts so bashfully towards Yoh-kun?
彼方は
Doesn't Kanata believe that the relationship the three of us have will fall apart
崩れると考
if
えたん
Yoh-kun
じゃない
enters it? Kanata is like a kid that
彼
way.
方の気持ちは分からなくもな
I
い
can see where Kanata's coming from.
巴君の登場
Tomo-kun's
は
sudden appearance was
衝撃的だ
quite
ったから
shocking
な
after all. But you guys don't need to worry about it.
そうだな
That's right. Our relationship won't change. However,
彼方はああ見えて
the way Kanata sees it, our time together is something to be really cherished.
あいつ
He's the kind of guy who surprisingly gets all fired up for important dates, right? That's true. He was enthusiastic about your birthday last year, too. Just remembering it makes me smile.
お前の誕生日はもっ
He
と
was
すご
even
か
more
った
excited for your birthday. About 6 months ahead of time, he was so restless about it. Really? I didn't notice it at all.
そりゃもう必死で
That's because he desperately tries not to let you notice. Eh? Is that so?
隣で見てた俺も笑わないよ
Since I
うに
was
するだけ
there
で大
watching
変だったんだぞ
everything, it was hard not to laugh. I was the only one who didn't realize it.
いいんだよ
It's okay.
お前はそ
You're
のまま
fine the way you are.
ありのままのお前を守る
After all, it's mine and Kanata's duty to protect you. Isn't that a bit cool?
だろ
Yeah, it's cool.
いつの時代
Right,
も
throughout time,
本当のヒーロ
a
ー
true hero has always been simple. I know, I really do appreciate you guys. Ah, I just remembered. It's Kanata's birthday.
まずい今日だ
Oh no, it's today. I completely forgot. Oh my god, worst friends ever. What should we do? I've never forgotten before. March 18th is Kanata's birthday. Hey, that's my big sister's birthday. My big soul sister. Ever since we were little, we have always celebrated our birthdays together.
巴くんが転校してきてから
Ever since Tomo-kun transferred here, we have been busy dealing with all the commotion, so it can't be helped.
あの様子だと
With all that's been going on, I think even Kanata himself forgot. We've done something horrible.
日を改めてお
Why
祝い
don't we
してやろう
celebrate it on another day? Yeah, let's do that. Still, Kanata's attitude worries me.
彼方は猫みたい
That's because Kanata is like a cat.
気を許さない相手には
He
噛みつく
instantly
からね
snaps at those he doesn't like. But on the other hand, once he approves of someone, he trusts them with everything. Like a cat.
猫って
When a cat's territory is invaded by another cat, they menacingly chase them out, right? He's the same in that way.
あと変なプライドが邪魔を
Also,
して
his
素直
odd
に
sense
な
of
れない
pride gets in the way of him being
素直に
honest.
なれば
If he could be honest with himself, he could get closer to others. I just imagined a really cute Kanata. Thank you, Suzuya. I'm feeling a little better now.
そっか
I see. Then that's good. He doesn't look happy though. What's wrong?
いや
Well, to be honest, the truth is that I am also slightly confused about Tomo-kun. Eh? Really? I didn't notice at all that you felt that way about him.
3人でいる時間は
The times the three of us have together are really important to me.
ああでも
But it's not that I dislike Tomo-kun. I just fear that all the natural things we've had until now
変わっていくこと
will begin to change, bit by bit. I'm just being stupid, even though nothing will change. Suzuya.
でも
Our bonds won't change though, at least that much. I will absolutely protect. Yeah. Keeping my real thoughts to myself, I listened to what Suzuya had to say about his own feelings. That was the only strength in my heart. Because I'm so dependent on the mature Suzuya, it's like I can never get closer to his actual feelings. Right now standing before me is the true Suzuya. Is it just my imagination that we seem somewhat closer than normal? Even though it's been this way for a long time, Suzuya and I are at the same age after all.
どうした
What's wrong? Why are you pointing out something obvious? Do I really seem that old? Am I like an old man? Eh?
お前までじじくさいだなんて言わないでくれよ
Chico, please don't call me an old man as well. No more than an old man, you're like a mom. You always look after people and you're good at cooking.
普通の健全な男子
To
にとって
most normal
は
boys, that's the same ultimatum. My youth is already over. It was so short. Sorry, that was supposed to be a compliment. I meant that you're reliable.
そういうことに
Well,
してお
if
くよ
that's the case, then it's okay. By the way, what was Tomo-kun like when he was younger? The younger Yoh-kun? Okay, guys, I am going to stop it right here, actually. No. Okay, fine. The younger Yoh-kun was always by himself. And that's all we're gonna find out, because I'm a save. Yes. And, yes, I will be continuing on with this series next week, which next Monday. So, thank you guys for watching, and please have... You are.